alafu mtasoma, mkimaliza nafikiri watakuwa wamejipanga ndio tuweze kuendelea mbele. Asante.
Bas, asante sana. Tunaita wale walikuwa wamepangwa kusoma eulogy. Meanwhile, receive condolences from Ambassador General Albert Kendakor of Israel, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Grui of Nakuru, Tarbo. Kindly, when you wanasoma eulogy, please come in front here. Yes, kujeni. Tafadhali.
Wako Yesu nasimama. Wewe ndiye mwamba imara isiyotingizika.
Yes, wote kama unajua unahusika kwa kusoma eulogy, tafadhali kuja hapa mbele, sababu tukianza tunataka iende kwa utaratibu. So karibu sana Bwana Peter Masit. Bas, kwa sababu ya muda tumeombwa ya kwamba tupunguze sana, hatutasoma yote. So nakuria tutapeana tu sehemu ile ya muhimu sana tusome hapo, alafu tutamaliza, tuwapatie nafasi viongozi wapate nafasi ya kutoa pole zao. Bas, karibu sana ndugu yetu Bwana Peter Masit, karibu.
Bas, nitaenda kusoma historia ya mwenda zake na nitasoma kwa lugha ya Kiingereza. So you will bear with us because of time. We might not read all what is there in the eulogy book. So when we skip, don't complain, just bear with the situation. I read. Birth and early life. The late Kuko Chirchir Masit Chumiot was born in the year 1922 in Muskut area of Soy Southward in Keiyo Valley. He was the firstborn child to the late Kipkoros Masit and late Kabilo Masit Kopsiro. He was brother to the late Tabarno Masit, late Tablile Masit, Joseph Kipkoech Masit. When his father passed on, his mom relocated to his uncle's home, that is Kamatis, in Lelboinet, where he was brought up until the time of initiation at Kapsila in the year 1939. And among his age mates, that is Bakule, were the late Silarono, the late Jacob Cheum, Lord Cheruti Chepkemei, and the late Kimutai Tireito. Kuko's life in its entirety gravitated around business, which evolved from humble beginnings, from buying eggs, which he sold in Tambach, Eldoret, and Kampala, using his bicycle as a mode of transport. In his return journey, he brought shop merchandise for sale to local shopkeepers. Mzee was not a spendthrift, a factor which enabled him grow his business to the current form. He used to carry fried maize. Hapo nikiwekwa kwa kikale ko bandek chikakigel, kicham kogele bandek ako tuyo ak talamik ak beek chekibe sotet sikoboisie koek lunch, kimukwale lunch. So as I go ahead, he used to carry fried maize and locusts together with water in a cart as his meal. Such was his business acumen, which enabled him to buy a lorry as his business expanded. He later diversified to trading in potatoes and could go as far as Cherangani Hills and Metkei. In general, he literally traversed the country. As his business grew, he used to transport his goods using train from Kipkabos railway station to Nakasero market in Kampala. He later diversified to trading in potatoes. He could go as far as Cherangani Hills and Metkei. In general, he literally traversed his business grew. He used to transport using a train from to Kampala. He was among the founder members of Chepkorio Cooperative Society. He employed so many people in his farm as casuals and herdsmen. Mzee Masit, with the late Athanas Kandie and the late Mzee Kiboki, petitioned the courts to be allowed to cultivate pyrethrum and wheat, whose growing was then prohibited by the colonial government in the regressive policy, which then targeted Africans for persecution and discrimination. Marriage and family life. The late Kuga got married to late Christina Saniego in the year 1947. He was also husband to the late Councillor Rhoda Masit, Esther Masit, and Sophia Masit. He was blessed with the following children: the late Kimeli Masit, Susan Komen, late Rose Masit, late Grace Kamar, Francis Masit, retired teacher, late Christopher Masit, Peter Masit, Senior Assistant Chief Kamelil, Irene Masit, former IEBC Commissioner, Kiblagat Masit, formerly of NSSF, Margaret Masit, Charles Masit, Kibieko Masit, businessman, Volcano Eldoret, Josephine Masit, Kenya Pipeline Company, Caroline Masit, Kikosi Investment, Kipkeme Masit, Cheruto Masit, Chemele Masit of KMTC Nairobi, Sheila Masit of MTRH, Kipet Masit, Chelakat Masit, business lady Eldoret, Kipto Masit, businessman Eldoret, Chepchumba Masit, Bliss GVS, Kemboy Masit, Masi Masit, and Kelvin Masit. He was father-in-law to Anna Changwany, Francisca Ruto, Elizabeth Kibet, Caroline Kimitei, KVDA, Josephine Mayo, Ruth Chok, MTRH, Beatrice Keter, Gladys Chebi, Viola Cherono of Yuchi County Government, and Cecilia Kurgat. He was blessed with several grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. He was son-in-law to the late Kiblelmet Marundich and the late Kimoy Marundich of Koptega, that is Tambualei, late Pastor Joash Kipketer and late Trufosa Keter of Kapsangere, Kipto Kutuny, and Mrs. Chesang Kutuch of Kamisoi family from Njoro, the late Kiptui Cheboy and late Tabrandich Kiptui of Chepkorio. His sons-in-laws include Philip Komen, Joseph Kamar, Robert Rono, Silas Cheriot, Titus Kimboy, and Kennedy Mayo. He was cousin to Kapsaweri, Kapkerga, Kaprembeya family, Sirma family, Kaptuyot family, Kapchemoyai, Kamoindio, Kaplori, Kapkosilbet, Kapkugai, Kapius, Kaptororei, among others. He was uncle to Ramoeg, Kimatis, and Kapsila of Kapchepsone family. He was brother-in-law to Kamatonye, late Mr. William Lelmet, Joseph Lelmet, James Kipketer, Samuel Kipketer, Joseph Kiptui, Joram Kiptui, Charles Murkor, James Some, and John Kirwa, among others.
Education and occupation. Despite Mzee, our dad, not assessing any form of formal education. He was a champion and advocate of matters education. This was exhibited by his desire to educate all his children